Hi everyone. Today I'm actually doing day 11. Now I know I've missed a few days and the reason for that is because I haven't been feeling very well. And you can watch my blog, my video blog on that. But I do want to do a gracious space today with you and we are on day 11. Now my glasses are downstairs and I feel lazy and I don't feel like going and getting them. So I'm going to try to read this without my glasses and praise God the lettering is big. So let's try to get through this. Okay, so day 11, creating aha moments. The best way to learn is when an aha moment is created. Those usually come spontaneously when a connection is made and the little mental light bulb flashes. You can facilitate that moment though. It's not purely random. Here are some ways to flick on the light or flick the light on. Everything's really blurry. Cross-pollinate. As you make lunch today, ask your kids to help. When you're ready to pull ingredients from the pantry, ask them to assemble a lunch that tells you the story of blank. The story could be the novel you are reading, the history you are studying, the scientific discovery you are learning about. For instance, suppose you're reading about the solar system. Your kids might use star cookie cutters to create star-shaped cheese or sandwiches and moon slices of apple. Name the stars. Arrange them in a constellation on your plate. Compare. Find round fruits and vegetables to represent planets. Could a pomegranate seed represent Pluto? And a tomato Mars? And a big honeydew melon Jupiter? Jupiter. Okay, so now you got your morning lunch. What foods do astronauts eat? Look it up online and see if you can make a facsimile. Okay, that's a copy. Just say make a copy, not a facsimile. I don't know, facsimile, fax. We just called it fax in our day, okay? It wasn't. Okay, sorry. Talk about space and travel and the solar system all while making lunch. Maybe put it off until nighttime and do it for dinner. You could use a telescope or just observe the stars through a window. If you're reading about pioneers and Native Americans, you can make 2 lunches to choose from. Pick foods for each. Talk about how you eat with or without utensils at a low or high table, off a plate or a rock or plank of wood. Approximate the eating habits and the foods. Approximate the eating habits and the foods and the setting as you go about making lunch. Doesn't have to be perfect, just include everyone's input and do it together. Use Google to help you. Seriously, people, this is so blurry, I can't even. Use your bodies. Can your bodies be used to mirror punctuation as you read? What body movements can you use to signal exclamation points? Do you see how far I have to, I'm holding it out this far. What body movements can you use to signal exclamation points? A big jump, a hand clap, a high five? Read a series of exclaiming sentences, and every time you get to the end, do the body movement. High fives all around. For commas, can you dip your head, drop open your jaw, take a deep breath? How do you approximate pause? Recite facts on the stairs. Whoever is answering gets to go down a stair for a right answer and up a stair when they miss. Keep going until you all get to the bottom. Collaborate. If someone helps another to remember, they both get to go down a stair. Throw a frisbee or kick a soccer ball or toss pillows while reviewing timetables. Create a Google scavenger hunt. Make a list of questions and send your kids to the computer to answer them. Can be competitive. Whoever gets done first wins a small prize. Can be collaborative. When all questions are answered by any and all together, everyone gets ice cream. Answers can be handwritten or copied and pasted to a Word doc or written on a big whiteboard, up and down from computer to whiteboard. Each person with their own color marker creating a long list of answers and facts. Set a timer and get them all answered before the timer dings. You are not in school. You You are not in school. You do not have to sit at desks. Lunch doesn't have to be a break from learning. Get the light bulbs turned on. Takes energy. Create it. Use it. So here's our sustaining thought. Mix things up a bit. Turn lunch into a culinary history lesson. Combine exercise with a grammar and punctuation review. You and your kids can make school whatever you want it to be. What? Freedom. So true. We do have so much freedom, and we need to be so grateful for the freedom that we have to be able to homeschool our kids and to do those fun activities with them. Many of us forget that we are homeschooling for a reason. What is your reasoning for homeschooling? If you don't know what your mission is or what your goal is or why you are homeschooling, then you probably won't really understand how to homeschool. It's going to be confusing and frustrating and a little irritating at times. So if you know what your homeschooling plan is, why are you homeschooling, you're going to have a better opportunity to understand what you're doing and why and how to go about achieving the goal that you want for your children. Your goal for your children should first and foremost be that they have a love for learning, that they will be excited about learning something all the time. And these were great suggestions, even though I could barely read them. They were great suggestions on how we can turn learning into so much fun and turning everyday mundane moments into extraordinary learning opportunities for not only us, but for our children, and to give them a lot of fun throughout the day, and not just getting them away from a desk, but to get them up and moving around and to learn. And that when they look back on their learning experience, they're going to say, man, that's how I remember my timetables. I remember having to go up and down the stairs or something like that. I mean, just really fun ways to make learning interesting and memorable. I don't always do this. This is a note to self moment for me. This is one of those readings where I really have to take these into consideration myself. Tavin is an independent learner. It's very hard for me to get involved in his learning because he wants to do it on his own. And I have to let him do that. I have to give him the opportunity to learn how he learns best. Otherwise, I am going to create such a mess for him, and he's going to hate learning. He's an independent learner. He likes to learn online. He likes to learn through games and being on the computer. That's his thing. And I have to find ways to incorporate what he's learning into fun activities between him and I when we're just alone and hanging out during the day. These were great suggestions, and I think they're fun ways that I can incorporate the things he's learning online into little games to figure out what he's learning and to see if he's retaining that information as well. So anyway, I'm off to Arizona tomorrow, so I won't be seeing you, and this might be posted tomorrow, so it's really today for you. I'm heading off to Arizona, one or the other, and so I will try to do these a little more often, hopefully while I'm in Arizona, and it's beautiful, and it's quiet, and it's amazing sunset or sunrise. I don't know when I'll be doing it, but I just want to say God bless you, and not that you sneezed, but I really just want God to bless you. And I pray that you have an amazing homeschooling week and that you turn every situation into a learning situation. God bless you.